Thank you, Moira. Well, joining us now are two women who truly have a heart for women of all ages. Margaret Gibb is president of Women Alive, a national Canadian Christian organization that inspires and equips women. Nagle is its program and communications coordinator and the director of IE Girl, its newest initiative. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
Hi, good to have you. Now, Margaret, give us a brief overview of what Women Alive is all about.
Well, I can describe it in 3 words. We want to equip, encourage women in their walk with God, and then empower them to live out the God life. And what I find is today that women are very caught up in their roles, and there's a difference between fulfilling your roles and fulfilling your calling. And we want to say, hey, get out of your comfort zone. Don't just fulfill your roles, but truly know your purpose, truly know your calling, and fulfill that.
You know, as women, there are so many distractions because we are driven to be nurturers, to take care of others and their needs, and really not look too closely at our purpose for us as an individual.
Right.
And so that's part of what your passion is.
Oh, for sure, because women move in stages in life. So if you give all of your attention only to your children, which is honorable and a high calling, but when they leave home, then the woman has a struggle with her own identity. And we want to say, focus on raising your children, but also know that you're writing a greater story here in your life. And you want to fulfill what God has planned for your life and fulfill that. Because it'll be longer, it'll go on beyond raising children.
Right,
those years.
Everyone should have a purpose-driven life.
Exactly.
To quote the book.
Exactly.
Yeah. And so, Michelle, I know that the newest initiative of Women Alive is called IE Girl.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Well, the IE in IE Girl stands for Inspire Excellence in Everything by Example. And our theme verse is 1 Timothy 4:12, which says, "Do not let anyone look down on you because you are young, but set an example for the believers in speech, in life, in love, in faith, and in purity." And so we are just so passionate about equipping young women, girls from 12 to 20 across Canada, to discover what it means to have a personal relationship with Jesus Christ as the foundation of their lives, to discover their value and their worth and their identity in Him. And in order to go out and ground them in biblical truth so they can conquer the lies of culture with biblical truth and then go forward and make a difference across our nation for Christ.
Well, what a critical age, beginning at 12. You said conquer the lies of culture. I mean, our culture is full of lies of where we find our value, our worth, especially as women, especially as young women. They are bombarded by these false images of what a woman should be.
We have so many messages in the media and through technology now. There's benefits to that, but there's also, unfortunately, some disadvantages. And girls are so influenced by their peers and their friends. But technology is really, I think, competing with that at this point because so many of their methods of communication are through technology. So they're also getting these messages through the media, through music, through movies, through the internet that are telling them they're not enough or they're too young or they can't make a difference or they're not pretty enough or they need a boyfriend. You know, all of these things. And we want to encourage them to use their teen years as the foundation of the rest of their lives, to see it that way, to focus on God and to focus on getting to know Him and discovering what their gifts are and what their passions are so that they can go out and then make a difference and really inspire excellence and be women of God who can then inspire the older generations as well.
Now, how do you inspire these young women? What do you do?
We have our IE Girl weekends, and those happen throughout the year. And those are a Friday night and Saturday for girls 12 to 20, their mums, mentors, and youth leaders. And they come together. We have keynote speakers. We bring in a great band, have an all-girls worship team. And then we also have, throughout that weekend, specific breakout sessions that are age-specific, so that while we can address the main needs and the biblical truth that is foundational for all of them, that we can also go and say, okay, if you're 18 or 19, you're going to have different needs than if you're 12 or 13. So we can speak into their specific situations.
And where are you holding these weekends?
Well, we have both our Eastern Canada weekend and our Western Canada weekend. So in the fall, we will be having an Eastern Canada weekend, and they can check out our website, iegirl.ca, for all the details. That's going to be coming up soon. And what we found through the weekend, we started really as that retreat-based ministry on weekends, but we had mums coming to us and saying, this is fantastic that we're getting grounded in the scripture this weekend, but how can I really go beyond this? My daughter and I want to grow, but I don't even know how to teach her. And so that's where this new initiative comes in that we're launching this year called our IE Girl Groups. And they are groups that are really discipleship groups for girls 12 to 20, their mums and mentors, to get together once a week and be able to really be discipled for accountability and encouragement in the Word, and then once a month to go out together as a group and minister and find needs in their own community and meet those needs based on their own giftings and passions, so that we're really giving them practical ways to live that out.
Excellent. Margaret, Women Alive is just expanding their territory so wonderfully. I know, speaking of events, you have a yearly event, an annual event coming up in April.
Right, our Waterloo Conference, always a favorite and appreciated by women.
And what are the dates this year? I think we might have some information. Just an info page.
Okay, it's at the end of the month in April.
24th to 26th.
Okay, yes. The 24th. She's a handy person to have around.
There's lots going on, so keeping it straight can be
Exactly,
difficult.
exactly. And that's in the Waterloo area?
Yes, that's at the Waterloo Inn.
Okay.
And they can certainly go on our website and get all the information on that. As to the speakers and our wonderful breakouts. We try and have breakouts that are very relevant.
Okay.
And
this is the IE Girl community page. Now, what are we looking at here, Michelle?
Well, this is images taken from our website, and also on the website I will mention as well, in the meantime, while we're getting the next IE Girls weekend planned and the IE Girls groups are launching, that there's also an online magazine, and each month there are new articles. So this is really free online articles that girls can have, so they're a constant encouragement and resource for them.
So if someone called the number on the screen, what would they get?
Yes, that's our national office.
All right.
So they actually, I answer the phone when they call. So
more information
Yes.
on IE Girls, and of course you can log on to the website womenalive.org, and that's all there. Or if you missed any of that information, you can log on to our website at crossroads.ca, where all of our guest contact information is there. Ladies, thank you so much for being here. We are just so excited at the new initiative you're taking for young women. It is so needed. We bless you in that. We're excited.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.